This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air,
he's wearing a
brisk
hat.
walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees?
No, he has sex
That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I
Oh, we're on a
requested.
new...
There's someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
I don't think it's gonna happen, Watson.
Oh, it does.
Mycroft.
Oh,
Sherlock.
it's just his bro.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself. You must help us with those methods of
Wow.
yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with
That
you,
is one weird
Mycroft.
face that dude has.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That's the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic
Robin Hood?
terrorists.
No, just the Merry Men.
Sherlock,
Oh.
That's why
do
they're
They went
please
terrorists.
rogue,
think
did they?
about it.
Yeah.
They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson,
Wow, burns.
tea will
Oh,
not
get
be
shit
necessary.
all over Mycroft.
Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Why is there a little trophy up there? I'm assuming you would have gotten an achievement there if you were playing on your
Oh,
own.
it's gone away now.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
So yeah, this here is a weird one.
So we're not gonna
Okay.
get to go see the beekeeper? We just have to go right to work.
What are you talking about? We're going to see the beekeeper.
It
So
said
why-
1 week later.
When?
Just went across the door. He told him that he'd hold the cab and be there in 5 minutes, and then it goes 1 week later.
Oh, well, then no, we don't get to go and see the... Apparently, then this is on the way back. Because we deal with shit while, like, at the train stations. I could have swore that it was on the way there, but I guess 1 week later it must have been on the way back. But yeah, I think Mycroft shows up a couple
What a
times to try and
gloomy
get
night.
Sherlock to help.
It was
and
warmer
Sherlock's always like,
inside the waiting hall.
Diesel,
Since the station master
go lay
told
down.
us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say
Diesel.
something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
God, you're such a wanderer
It's
when
too
we're
dark.
recording for some
Only
reason.
fog
When I
and
record by
rails,
myself, you just
nothing
lay there and
else.
shut up.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Surprised that one's kept quiet. I don't think so. I think he's cleaning himself. Yeah, your train disappeared. It's Sherlock Holmes versus the ghost train.
Sure.
Yeah, he's gonna team up with Scooby-Doo.
It was Doc. It was Doc.
I don't understand the reference.
Back to the Future, it was Doc,
Oh.
the train disappeared,
Yeah, okay.
you know? Oh, I should have said maybe. Oh, never mind. Wow, I can't believe you didn't get that.
I mean, do you know how
Well,
many
here
docs
we are
there
again
are
at
in
Evesham
movies,
Station.
TV
Yeah, but
shows,
how many of them
video
are
games?
time
ahead.
travelers?
Let us
Well, I
begin
mean,
our
when I think
investigation.
train, I don't automatically go to time travel. Sorry.
When it disappears like that?
I mean, it didn't disappear like his train does, though. And it's his, and the only
Why
time
not
his
talk to
you
one?
saw
Trains
his
can't
train
just
time
vanish
travel
without
it
leaving a
flew.
trace. It isn't possible. Is it, Holmes?
You don't
Well, no, you gotta go check the tracks to find out what happened.
Which way?
Well, the tracks I think are on the other side of the station. Because you're on the road here, so. At least some reason.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, nope.
what happened?
Apparently you hit the edge of the map.
Oh,
Oh, so I think I think that's right. You just have to go through the stage. Just if you take a left there up those stairs, maybe. Yeah, there you go.
on the stairs, Sherlock.
Well,
on
yeah.
the stairs.
You almost walked right off. I don't know if it'll let you step off them like that, but where are you going?
In the door.
Why? I told you gotta check the tracks
Oh,
and hit B again. It's just weird when you're in first person. But yeah, you gotta go down that way, I think. You might have to find stairs off of the platform. Nope, never mind. Yeah, or maybe there was stairs there. You could also open up your journal at any point to see if it's telling you to do or to check the tracks or to whatever the other thing. X, maybe Y. Yeah, and then left bumper. Yeah, inspect the rails where the train vanished. So there you go. And then if you hit right bumper, it'll take you into your detective vision. What does left bumper do? Oh. Is that like a hint? Oh, your imagination.
that's what it's big as.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
So that's what happened when you hit left bumper. You didn't hit right bumper at all yet, did you?
That's why I went into the dark and then I hit the left bumper.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, continue on.
Railway sleepers.
I just didn't remember
Nothing
the
unusual.
imagination superpower that Sherlock has.
Railway sleepers.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Well, that's the boards in the middle of the tracks.
I lost it.
Right stick, Mom. Right stick. For the love of God, learn at some point in your life to use both thumbs at the same time. Look down a bit. There you go. You got a big puddle and you got the tracks themselves. And an empty bottle, apparently. You're not going to examine that? What are you doing?
I'm just looking.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
God. Where are you
Railway
going?
sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Stop moving. When the thing's on the screen, you don't need to move anymore. You keep fucking it up.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it showed up, and then you moved, and it changed it, and you examined the same fucking thing 3 times now.
No, twice. Only twice. Now I can't get the other one to come back.
Once again, use the right stick. Stop walking Sherlock around. Use his eyes, not his body. Hit B. Go into first person. It seemed to help you last time.
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Now back up, and there's a bottle on the ground.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
No. Now can you check the tracks themselves that are lit up Yeah, I just saw it there for a second. There you go. The rails.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
There we go.
Wow, la-di-da.
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
So hit B again. To come out
Perhaps
of
the station
first
master
person.
could lend us one.
And then I think if you talk to the station
Holmes,
master,
how is
he
it
has a
even
map that he
possible
can
for a
give you or
train to
something.
disappear?
I mean, there's lots of ways to get
Yes, he's
information.
not going to tell you.
Well, he asked you the question. Why would he tell you?
That's what I said, but he's not going to apparently
Oh,
tell him.
no. Well, he doesn't know yet. Sherlock doesn't say something unless he's sure of it. Or he really wants to be a prick, depending on what Sherlock Holmes you go with.
Well, all the Sherlock Holmes I've seen, I've liked Benjamin Cumberbatch the best.
Yeah. Which one was the worst? What? Can't think of one, or you don't want to say it?
No, actually, that one in that old movie we watched was good.
Oh shit, what was his name
I
too?
can't remember.
He's the Omega Man and whatnot.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce
Trouble.
myself.
Yeah.
My name is Sherlock
Yeah, it's
Holmes,
okay.
and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Profiling time.
Right, that's a nice place to put the cursor, right on
yeah.
its nother.
I see specks of earth, wedding ring, badge, and fully gray hair.
Well, what's that got to do with anything?
Well, it's just building his
Well, that
profile,
he's an
right?
old man.
Yeah. So you need a badge. There you go. And then his wedding ring, and then
An honorary badge.
yeah, and then specks of earth. I
For
wanna
what?
say. I have no fucking
Well, there
clue.
might be specks of earth on his shoes.
Oh, maybe on his sleeve there. Yep, spots of earth.
Oh, spots.
Hey. Oh wow, they didn't even give you the option to skip that one, eh? Like they made you do it before you could ask them questions. Oh, go for it. I mean, you can not.
Oh.
I don't know how you do it.
Just like that. Oh.
How? How do you do that? That should not be possible. That's not.
See you later, my good man.
I had to do it twice in a row.
Yeah, and then you hit B a bunch. Talk to the man.
Maybe I just do it to piss you off.
I mean, you're doing a very good job then. Because, oh my god.
Where'd you go, Sherlock? You disappeared like the train.
Maybe he's confused because the person controlling him doesn't know what.
Were you going to say, call me something nasty?
No.
See, it took me right back there.
Yeah, well, ask him the questions.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
Well, that's not... Why would you give him the map in the hall?
Could you please give
Then
us
you don't
any
have one.
details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I feel like you shouldn't be handing that out to just anyone.
See you later, my good
Granted, we're
man.
not just everyone, but still.
You're not even gonna go get it. You're just gonna
Well, he
stand
said
out
that you
there
can
and play
take
with
the
your
one.
bike.
I think the other door.
This door opens and I'm going in it. If that's okay with you.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just saying this is left luggage.
Railway post bags.
Yep. Wow.
What? Well, I mean, not everything is going to be
Well, that's
important.
all that's in here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, is this the map?
No, I told you the map's on the in the station, not the luggage.
Where are you?
Well, once again, right stick, you know.
That's what I'm using.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, if you put the camera behind him, you can see where he's going.
Walk, dude. Oh,
Well, I mean, he will if you use the left stick.
I guess you can't examine those.
No. I wish that this thing had a thing, like the Batman game that I play. If you hold left trigger, it just like puts like a little blink on anything that you can interact with. And it's so nice.
Oh.
I don't think this is the right place either.
Well, it looks
This might
like
be the
it.
right luggage.
Looks like it's just got parts and stuff in here.
Yeah, see, I want to say that you have to put that together at some point, but that might be at a different station. Oh, you had an exam in there, though. The junk pile.
Okay.
Alright. Left, yeah.
This part is probably from a
Well,
locomotive.
I mean, you're in a train station. Chances are all of these are from a locomotive. Or like those hand trolleys that they use sometimes.
An old locomotive bell. This place serves
I
as a
hit A,
storage
but it
area for
didn't
the
work.
station.
I believe you. I will totally believe you on that because I've done that a couple times too. Where it's like, no, do the thing, and then he doesn't do the thing.
This part is probably from a locomotive.
What do you think that
That's
part
what you
is?
said about the other thing.
Well, I mean, he doesn't know that much about trains, apparently. He's like, well, I mean, this is probably from a train. I think that might be it. Here, you went inside his head there for a second.
Cool.
Surprisingly, not a lot in there. Guess all that empty space is good for thinking.
Watson, get...
Okay. Look around without looking at the top of his head to see where the fuck it is you're going. Because you're just, yeah, see, you went past the door that you were supposed to go into.
No.
Yes. Because once again, if you're not, you can't. Would you put the camera the direction that you want to walk just once for me, please? Like just a little bit, so that you'd stop walking in the same door that you just came out of, because you're staring at the top of his head or at his face. There, see, look at waiting hall. There you go.
Well, I thought that was the first door I had
No,
opened.
you were around the corner. It's handy when you can see where you're going. You know, they put signs in games.
Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. Watson. Okay,
What do you
go
want
in the
Watson to do?
door.
Can't open the door yourself, Sherlock.
No.
I don't know, the map's somewhere on these walls. And Watson just ran by you like a maniac.
I've seen that.
The Great Eastern Railway House. I don't think that's where you are, though. I think that... Oh, what the fuck's that on the... Oh,
A
it's just
plant?
plant. It looked like chains for a second, but I was just trying to figure out why they had a bunch of
It's
chains
ivy.
hanging on it. Oh, look, it's noon. It's not that early. I thought it said it was early in the morning. Or is this a scale?
It's a scale.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Watson, look off.
Well, you don't need anything on there, obviously. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made him post up there.
Huh.
There you go. See, I think that one in the middle, underneath the big crack.
More plants.
Yeah, there it is. It looks like it's hand drawn. Oh, look, we're actually near
probably
Nottingham.
was.
I mean, why would they have
This
a
map will
hand-drawn
be
map
useful.
in the train station?
Oh, and it just fits perfect in your book, Sherlock.
Oh, of course. Because video game reasons. So you got a lake, you got a quarry, you got a rock slide for some reason, and a lot of forest. And I think we're down there. There's not even another train station on this map.
No, you go from the London one to Nottingham.
Yeah, well, okay, now you gotta go find the manifest or whatever he called it. What did he call it? He called it something weird. And I think you can get to his office from in here. There should be another door inside. There you go.
Well, that one takes me back
No,
outside.
keep looking.
There was no other
okay.
door in here.
Okay, well, take one of the doors to go outside. There's got to be another door because he said that you could have the manifest thing. So, I mean, it's got to be in... Like, he's got to have a room where he does stuff. Okay.
Go in there.
Well, that's a window.
No, I was just checking to see if there was a door around
Oh,
the
Watson's
corner.
blocking you in. Oh, wow, he moves out of the way a lot faster than most video game characters do. I'm impressed.
He's got to have a...
Most of the time, you just stand there and, like, bump into them repeatedly.
Nope.
Oh, so you must have to go in from the backside then. I could have swore that the door was, like, right there. Maybe that's in, like, the next station you go to, because I think you go to 2 or 3 different stations, including this one. I didn't see any other doors out here, though. But dude said that you could have his thing, so...
Oh, get off the door, Sherlock.
And then that was luggage to your left. Right? There's the left luggage.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's another door there to your left. Oh, there you go, ticket office. Oh, I guess we could have technically got here from the other side, but last time you went over that way, it tried to kick you out. I still don't understand how you, like, how long have you played these games now?
Never mind.
And you still don't know A from B from X. And I'm sure from Y, but Y doesn't do a whole lot in this game, so I can't tell. Now would be a problem. It's a pretty small room. You might want to go first person on it.
Oh, oh, oh.
A telegraph.
Oh, that's not examining anything. That's just telling me what I just read it was.
Yeah, well, apparently it wasn't important enough. Message to all station. Mr. Robinson is located
A new telegram.
at Bridlington
I think we
Station.
should meet this Mr.
Okay.
Robinson.
Apparently he's important enough that everybody needs to know who he is. So we'll have to go there at some point. Oh my god, that's
Here's the
circular
train
huge.
set.
Oh, okay.
Just stop stealing stuff.
I mean, the guy said he could have it. And
Okay.
that's what he called it, by the way, the composition. Because it told you, like, passenger cars and that. Not that you let me read it, so I don't... I saw that there was a locomotive in coal. That's as far as I got.
Real later.
If you hit X now, can you travel to Bradlington Station? No, the other way. Left bumper. Keep going. To get to the map.
Oh, I wonder if the postal wagon.
Oh, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon. Oh, see, special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson.
And then the second class car.
Oh,
Oh,
Really,
get
Diesel?
your foot from under my butt, dude.
I mean, it's got to be the special wagon, right? You
that
shut
was
up
that
over
one.
there. But it said that you had dialogue, so I think you need to go talk to the dude outside again. Because he might have something to say about the special car. You should have kept quiet. Diesel, you dripped all over the floor. When you had your drink. Are you gonna ask him the question?
Oh, I thought I...
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Alright.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
Oh my. It's a lot of work.
You
know,
mentioned
when
a
you
problem
only have
at
one option
Bridlington
selected, I kinda
station.
wish they would just, like,
I
go
should like
into
to
it
visit this station.
automatically,
Could you
you know,
mark
with
it on
it.
the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Okay, see, now I think you can go to Bridlington. Is that how they pronounced it? Yeah. Oh, there it is. It's all the way up by Nottingham. Or maybe it's in Nottingham. Open your deduction while we're doing this. See if you have any. I don't know exactly what kind of clues you got, but... train vanished with people in special wagon, maybe? As like a reason why it vanished. I don't know if they'll let... I don't know if it'll work, but no. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh well, the game should be loaded properly by now. The load times aren't usually that bad.
Oh, we'll go off that one.
We'll go off what one? I mean, just hit B. And keep going. Yeah, so you're gonna pull it. It is nice that they let you do that during the loading screen. Granted, most of the time, you know, you end up doing them before you hit the loading screen because, well, why wouldn't you?
Looks like the same train station.
Well, I mean, chances are, yeah, they built them all pretty much the same. There's a dude over there, and then there's probably another station master and whatnot inside, maybe. And wasn't this where that dickhead was supposed to be? Mr. Robinson? Oh, I don't think you'll be able to talk to that. No, maybe. No. Did he say this was a suburban station?
Yeah.
And doesn't suburban mean that it's like a town? So in England, three
Do you know
three
what
houses
year
count
this
as a
is?
town? I'm saying apparently it's a place where 3 houses count as a town. They got 3 houses and a train station. That's what locked it in for them. The fuck is this guy? Oh, apparently he's an angry passenger. It's good to know right off the bat that he's mad. No surprise.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Seriously, why aren't they giving you any questions? Let's see. I see married, rough skin, and the clock is work clothes. I don't know what the last one is, so the clock face is. Oh, cheap ticket. So where would you find, well, rough skin's probably on his hands too, eh? I'd imagine. Oh, ticket though. Huh. Married, and I'm pretty sure that's rough skin. He might need his other hand just because, I guess, I don't know, or maybe I'll like flip around and get to see the palm of his hand. Was that as far down as you could go? Maybe like around his neck or his face or something. Oh, there you go. There, try that hand. Yeah, just to mix it up for some reason.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern
That's
is.
good, that's why we asked.
Last night, I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Okay.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Wow.
Goodbye, sir.
Wow.
Yeah. I did not think that's how you spell Toff, though. I thought it was T-O-P-H. Maybe there's two different ones. What are you doing?
I don't know. I thought it looked like this for a minute. See if he sees anything.
Probably not. Oh, look at that. You got a Texan over there. That's probably that Mr. Robinson guy. Yep. Oh, I was gonna say what the fuck happened, but never mind. I know what happened. It's two
Good day
buttons,
to you,
and they're
sir.
too close
Good
together.
day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
Kind of looks like John.
We are
didn't
not
he?
from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Wow. Yep, that's an American for you, right? I'm not wrong, am I? Like, that's definitely American.
Jesus Christ, they must have modeled him after him.
Yeah. Oh, or Australian hat, anyway.
On his eye.
I mean,
Yeah, we got that.
expensive something.
Oh.
Clothing? Maybe?
Oh, get back up there.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, we'll stop with the bumpers and just use the stick to find the spot. You may have missed it now. You may have went too far. Come on. You can do it, Mom. You can do it. I think it was a little bit further down the collar. There it is. Heavy gold ring and something skin again. Oh, crocodile skin. Check his boots. They make boots out of that, right? Yeah, they do.
Alligator, crocodile.
Oh, almost. There we go. God, look at those fucking jowls and stuff.
Don't even say a word.
I mean,
Don't.
they're not.
I said don't say any words.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna ask him that, and he's gonna be like, "None of
I
your business,"
presume
right?
it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary
straight up like
device.
that's a surprise.
It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
All right.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was
sure it was
selling it for
almost
almost nothing.
That's why you
I am a
needed to make sure that they were rich
humanitarian,
enough to do
you
business
see.
with.
I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train, except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Okay, well, see if Dickhead's there. Yeah, he's totally not there. But I think you can go in behind. And that's probably where he is. Why they showed him there instead of in it, you know, like at the window or something when the guy yelled at him, I don't know. But... oh, look, he has a telegraph too. I wonder if it'll just be like, it's a telegraph.
Oh my god.
I can't even fault you for that one. The fucking stairs there fuck you up. There you go.
A telegraph.
Yep. That's all he said.
Good for you.
You know, no shit,
Oh, you didn't
Sherlock.
touch
It's
your
literally...
button.
no, you got too
disappear.
close to the guy. The camera pushed through. The camera bumped the dude. You know, the loading screens to go into the people.
Good
seem
day
be
to you,
longer than
gentlemen.
loading screens to
How may I
exit.
help
Feel
you?
like a whole new area.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Excellent. Can profile this guy too. Ink smudges. Clean clothes. I have no idea what that second one is. Maybe his little... no? Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, instructions. That makes sense.
He's probably new.
Well, that's what I said. I mean, he has shit
And
memorized.
just doing a good job.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're listing off like the article of a rule, you're new. That's weird that you couldn't.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Yeah. Oh well, there you go, rookie station master. I guess it's the only thing there that even makes a little
Let
bit
me
of sense.
speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, That is, well, I'll tell you everything.
Fucking people.
First
man.
of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
Alright.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master
Okay,
saw
well,
the
you
train
gotta
or
find that
not.
thing somewhere in here, but... Oh, never mind. There it is. Oh my god. That is horrible. Fucker's probably drunk. Like, look at that writing. I think I could write better or type better than that drunk, but still.
So he was only there for 5 minutes.
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah, I can read gibberish. It's not a
I
problem.
mean, I understand what he was going for, but that's still fucking horrible. Also, apparently you have some deductions you can read.
Yeah, let's see if we can find the...
Well, that was the telegram, but I mean, he might have other shit around here. Right, Sigma? He might not, though. Because, I mean, everything seemed to have went fine here, more or less, you know, besides the two dudes out there got kicked off.
Don't move, Watson. You're a jerk. Oh, and that just says the telegraph examiner again. Go outside. Go outside.
You could check, maybe you can check the left and right luggage here, too. If you know which side is the station. No, that's the street. You might want the other side.
But there was another door out here.
Was there?
Yeah.
Huh. I see. Okay, well that's...
I'm sure I've seen two
We'll
doors.
check the other side.
Yeah,
there's
there
one
it
down.
is.
Oh, there's the left luggage. Well, maybe you can walk through the luggage on this one too. Gotta look at the door.
I know that.
I mean, just like in real life, you at least have to be partially facing the door to open it. You're really restricting your view in first person, man. Is that paper floating, by the way?
Kind of looks like it.
Yeah. And he has no interest in a floating piece of paper. Come on, Sherlock. More postal
Well,
bags.
this one's got stuff in it anyway.
I mean, not much.
Railway post bags.
Very good. Good for you, Sherlock.
So this one is in town, and it's got 6 postal bags. The other one's out in the middle of nowhere, and it had
Probably
like
because it's
20.
got... Yeah, probably because all the rural mail and that comes there.
But I mean, why? Yeah, I guess. They just don't seem to be very far.
How did you do that, Watson?
He's that good. Because while you had to
I'm
use
sorry,
doors.
but it looks like the same place, man.
Well, I mean, I told you that. You know, they would all just build them all.
What'd that say?
the same area. That's the waiting hall. That's where you were already. But that was the left luggage. It might be... No. Well, what about that place, though? Can you even get in there? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. On to, or you can do your... Well, I mean, on to wherever the fuck... What is it? What was the next place called? Chestershire?
Chestershire or something like that.
The Cheshire Cat, right?
Nothing here anyway.
Oh, well. X opens up your map
Oh,
so
I
you
know.
can...
I'm going to the other end.
Oh, well, what's that door down there? That's the
I'm
left
going.
luggage there, but... Oh, that's probably
That's the one we came out of.
No. We came out the one before. This is the warehouse. This is a different one.
Oh. Well, he didn't like the one at the other station, so
Well, the warehouse didn't really have anything in it. The other one. It had all the empty parts.
that was the storage room.
Well, that it was said warehouse outside.
Oh.
Nope.
Well, I don't know what he walked over, but
Sure didn't slow him down. Okay, well, apparently there's nothing here too. Can you go outside and just look like across the tracks for me? Because I want to see if this is... Because there's... And look like just down a bit. No, never mind. That isn't where... That
ooh,
one.
look at the clouds.
Yeah.
That looks like a face in there.
Yeah, this isn't where I thought we were. I think what I'm thinking of is the next station. It's got like a lake or something on the other side of it. I think you're done here. I don't...
Oh, there's a person there.
That's like... No, yeah.
Is that the drunk?
Well, I mean, it's probably a drunk.
I thought that was the guy sitting... No.
Right bumper. You hit left. Oh, you can't right. You can't cycle around. You gotta hit left a bunch then.
As I was doing.
Well, I mean, you know what? Most games with shit like this, you know, if you're at the end and you hit to go that way more, it just loops you around. Chesterfield, you're right.
Chesterfield, that's what I had thought it was.
Well, it makes more sense than Chestershire.
Yeah.
There, open your door.
We're not a hobbit.
Yeah. Okay, Chilean stayed on the train. And the train vanished with people, maybe? Because it says that we have something that we can connect, so... Move the... oh, there you go. Hey, you're right. Click on it. Oh, you already got to make a choice. So, was it an accident that they were overlooked, or were they intentionally left on the train?
Which one am I on?
Now you're on the accident. Yeah.
It's kind of suspicious.
Yeah, it'd be really weird if it's like, I'm going to kick off everyone except these people, and it just so happens that they're all these important people. And that would have been the only one that you could have linked there. No, I don't think any of the other ones would have made much sense together. Now we get to go talk to Drunky McCant type here. I mean, there's no way that he's not drunk, right?
Who?
Well, the dickhead who wrote that note from here.
Watson's as bad as his dog. Always gotta be first.
I know, right?
Just whips by me like I'm...
Well, I mean, to be fair, you know, with Diesel, you know, he has to be first, but at least you're moving when he does it. When Watson does it, Sherlock's standing still looking around the room. Like, I wouldn't really say he whipped by you if you're standing still.
I don't want to talk to Watson.
Well, then don't. Look, dude doesn't even take out his newspapers. You
Nobody
can't talk
in
to him
here?
through... Well, I mean, you gotta go through the door.
Well, you know, usually you're not allowed back there.
Well, yeah, but you're the great Sherlock. Look, he is drunk. He's fucking
wait,
passed
what
out
did
there.
that
There's
say?
what?
When I went to walk in here, something said examine.
I don't know. It could have been something to the right of the door. It could have been something... Yeah, we'll just go in and look to the left. There you go. Oh, it's another telegraph.
Oh.
But there is, like, an actual telegraph there. Oh, it just tells you what the alphabet for Morse code is.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
I mean, they should, but whether or not they can remember it when they're, you know, 3 bottles in. I mean, look at this freaking... God.
I don't know if he's going to be able to talk.
How could he fall asleep at
probably
work
not
like
well.
this?
Oh.
Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
X. Wow, that yellow does not help. I saw married before it did that, but that's all I got. I can't really make out any of the rest of that. Oh. Oh, flask. Alcohol flask. Clean clothes. And that can't be right because that other one it looks like fucking Vine, but I don't think that that'll be what the clue is. Oh, you got the flask, but you didn't get the married.
Oh.
I didn't even realize when you clicked on it that it came
I
with
thought
alcohol.
I thought it was on the ring when I did that.
Oh,
there's a
fishing.
hook or
Oh,
something.
fishing line. That's what I thought was
Did he
fucking
pee his
funny.
pants? Please tell me that's not one.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the other one says clean. God, clean clothes though. Did you go? Did the other
There it
bumper
is.
go back up?
No, I didn't.
No. I guess it does just cycle around. All right.
Were there
Funny
any
you don't, but at least
passengers
you
who got
cleaned them.
off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
I mean, wouldn't you have to? You'd have to send one to the station.
The station
and one
master
to the station's
Bertram
going
from
to, right?
Bridlington
You'd
showed
have
me
to
a
send two,
strange
not one.
telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
X. I clearly remember that train. Train composition, train was delayed. Binge drinking, railway map problem. Binge drinking, train was delayed, or train composition. The last two don't make much sense to bring up, but the other three could all technically. I mean, I feel like binge drinking maybe.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his
Well,
testimony
yeah.
cannot be trusted.
Alright. Well, let's have a peek around his office. Chances are he won't say anything. Oh, fuck. There's more bottles down there, too. A fucking sandwich. Something, anyway. I mean, that doesn't even actually look... And fucking plates everywhere. Jesus Christ. What a mess.
Nothing else in here.
Is there a piece of paper on that book on your left? Like, look down? Okay, well, there is, but apparently it's not important. Oh, well, let's go check the luggage and shit, I guess. You know, if this was Hitman, you could take those coins.
Yeah?
Yeah, he steals anything. Yeah. In the one map, there's like an ice cream shop and people outside drinking coffee. You can go and take coins off the table that they left for tips.
He's gonna be out here again, isn't he, creepy bastard?
Well, maybe.
I didn't.
Oh, there's the... Wait. Were you not in the waiting hall? Is that separate from the other thing?
Yeah?
Oh. You know, this place doesn't look quite like the one that I'm thinking of either. Maybe there's yet another station. I didn't think you went to quite that many, though. I guess you probably stopped at... No. You started at the station where it was supposed to be. The station where stuff started going wrong, whereas where you're just at. In this station, you don't even know if the train was here, because the guy was drunk. Doesn't seem to be...
He said it was here for 5 minutes.
Well, he said it was, but I mean... Not only could you not trust what that guy thought he saw, you couldn't trust that he could keep track of time either. Where are you going?
I'm looking.
Well, I mean, if you keep around everything's going to be in the station, I think.
Well, nothing was in that room.
Well, I know, but I mean, you still have the other half of the station, too. Because you only checked this side.
Oh, well, that's still the door to get back in.
Well, that was the waiting room, yeah. That's the
Let's see
tickets.
if this guy can talk to us.
No, that's the guy that takes you out of the level.
Oh, we don't want to talk to him.
There,
What's
try
that?
the little door, though. I think that should be the
Locked.
Nope.
There is no sense in asking the station master to open it.
Do you actually
We shall
have
have
to
to
pick
pick
the
the
lock?
lock.
Really?
Lock picking minigame, Mum, go. Oh. That's not a
Oh,
lock.
it's the same as the...
Yeah. When have the inside locks ever looked like this? Like,
No, I don't want that color. Oh,
There you go.
There we go.
oh.
Or is it?
Well, I mean, you keep going because I'm assuming you're trying to use the left stick to move it. Right stick moves it up and down. Left stick changes which one you're on.
Come on.
No, that was easy. Although I guess you know those aren't really going to be all that hard. Oh, right bumper came up. Means there's something that you need to look at. I was just going to say all that shit on the
Oh, well,
floor
that was in another room I was in, too.
Oh, was it? Oh. I think you gotta get closer and look at it more. Oh, there you go.
Bags were recently dragged
That
here.
weird noise my tag made. Okay. So they moved this.
Oh.
French wine, a remarkable vintage.
Well then.
These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Drunk asshole. It's like the same as like the postman stealing like guys' Playboys and that, right? It's like, I want this. Just say it got lost, right? It's a lot of digging stuff.
These
There was
tools
that
were
cave-in on
used
the map.
quite recently. They are still
Right.
muddy. We should
And
ask
there's a
about
quarry
them.
on the map too. So I mean, that might be where they came from. Alright, well, if you go ask the station master about them, that'll probably be the end of the video. Well, this would be the luggage. There's probably a warehouse.
When did you come in here?
It's like, what? I was always here.
You sneaky bastard.
There you go. Check for the warehouse. We haven't found the warehouse yet, have we?
Ticket office, waiting hall. What was that sign at the end?
That just goes around
that
to
goes
the other
through.
side. Just goes through. Left luggage warehouse. There it is. Because I want to say that it's in this station that you have to build like a fucking something or other. Yeah, you have to put that thing together.
Oh, well, that's easy enough. That's one of those hand trolleys
Yeah.
going down the...
I don't think you have to do it now, though. That's for later. But just go talk to the guy and we'll end the part.
Oh. Where is
The middle one. Now, that's assuming that this guy can even fucking remember why there's mining tools here. But, I mean...
You're hooked on the door there, dumbass.
I don't think he is. I think he was hooked more on his head doesn't seem to work. His body can't move while his head turns. It's just impossible. It's just not a thing that can happen.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Really?
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Alright, well, that was enlightening to say the least. And
Was it, though?
No. I mean, once again, I mean, it tells us something. It tells us people took tools to move a train track. But anyway, that is it for this part. Next time we might get to build that thing in there. I'm not quite sure if we can build it right away or not, but I don't think so. I think we have to do a little bit more investigating first. But anyway, thank you all for watching. We will see you next time.